Hi everyone. Welcome back to PharmaHealth Insights, your go-to channel for all pharma and healthcare learning. Today, we're talking about one of the most fundamental yet often misunderstood document in the pharma industry, the User Requirement Specification, or URS. Whether you are in QA, QC, engineering, IT, or even a pharmacy student, understanding URS is essential if you're part of any system, equipment, or facility implementation, so stay tuned till the end. What is a URS? Let's begin with a simple definition. A User Requirement Specification, or URS, is a formal document that clearly outlines what the user expects from a piece of equipment, system, software, or process. It sets the foundation for every step that follows, from design and procurement to validation and operation. Think of it like this: if you were building your dream house, you'd start with a list of requirements, number of rooms, facing direction, parking, ventilation, and so on. That's exactly what a URS is, a blueprint of expectations before the actual work begins. It answers one crucial question: what do we need this system or equipment to do, and under what conditions? Why is URS important? So, why do we even need a URS? Here's why it's absolutely crucial. Sets clear expectations. Everyone, user, vendor, QA, validation, knows what is expected. Forms the basis for validation. Documents like DQ, IQ, OQ, and PQ are all based on URS. Helps in vendor selection. Only suppliers who can meet your requirements should be considered. Ensures regulatory compliance. Regulatory agencies often ask for URS to check if the equipment or system was appropriately selected. Avoids costly mistakes. A poorly defined or missing URS can lead to delays, rework, or even regulatory penalties. So remember, a URS is not just a formality. It's a strategic planning document. Now let's see, where is URS used in pharma? URS is not limited to high-end projects. It's used everywhere in pharma. Here are some examples. Production, for procuring machines like granulators, tablet compression machines, blenders, etc. Quality control, for analytical instruments like HPLC, GC, UV-Vis, dissolution testers, etc. Microbiology labs, for biosafety cabinets, autoclaves, particle counters. Engineering, for HVAC systems, water systems, RO, WFI, generators, AHUs. IT systems, for implementing LIMS, ERP, SCADA, or any GXP software. Facility design, for new clean rooms, warehouses, or even R&D labs. No matter the scope, URS is your first step to defining what is needed. Who prepares the URS? The term user in User Requirement Specification often creates confusion. Let's clear that up. While the end users initiate the process, URS is actually prepared collaboratively. End users, they define the operational and functional needs. Quality assurance ensures that regulatory and data integrity requirements are covered. Engineering, IT, validate feasibility and technical requirements. Project management, ensure timelines, budget, and project scope are aligned. Regulatory affairs may be consulted for specific compliance points like 21 CFR Part 11, EU Annex 11, Schedule M, etc. It's a team effort and needs cross-functional alignment. What's the structure of a good URS? A well-drafted URS is structured and easy to interpret. Let me walk you through the typical components. Objective: brief overview of what the document is about. Scope: define the boundaries, what's included and excluded. Intended use: how will the equipment or system be used. User requirements, split into functional requirements, what the system must do, non-functional requirements, performance, reliability, safety. Regulatory and data integrity requirements include CGMP, GAMP5, Alcoa Plus, 21 CFR Part 11 if applicable. Safety and environmental requirements, any EHS aspects, noise, emissions, pressure limits. Installation and utility requirements, what power, space, or environmental conditions are needed. Acceptance criteria. What parameters or functions will be tested during SAT? References, list guidelines, SOPs, standards used to draft the URS, approval signatures. The document must be approved by all stakeholders. Pro tip: use tables for user requirements. Common mistakes in URS. Here are some frequent URS mistakes that can cost dearly. Vague language, like, system should be user-friendly. What does that even mean? Copy-pasting URS from unrelated equipment, huge risk. No input from QA or regulatory, leads to gaps in compliance. Missing out data integrity are 21 CFR Part 11 for software systems. Not updating URS after a change in process or use case. Tip: review and revise your URS before finalizing. It's not a static document, it should evolve with your process needs. Now let's talk about URS in validation lifecycle. URS is the starting point of the V model used in pharmaceutical validation. Here's how it fits in. Each qualification document is built upon URS. Each test case in OQ or PQ must map to a URS requirement. This is called traceability. So if your URS is weak or vague, your entire validation lifecycle becomes shaky. Now, what's the role of URS in regulatory audits? Regulatory agencies like FDA, MHRA, WHO often start validation review with one simple request: show me the URS. They want to know, did you know what you needed before purchasing? Is the equipment suitable for intended use? Are all requirements traceable to test results? Let me give you a real example. In one MHRA audit, a company failed to justify why their environmental monitoring system didn't alert during temperature excursions. Why? Because the URS never required it. So, what's the lesson? If it's not in the URS, it can't be expected from the system later. So here's the final takeaway. A well-constructed URS is not just paperwork, it's strategic documentation that saves time, ensures compliance, improves product quality, and enhances audit readiness. So next time you're about to implement something new, don't rush, sit down, think, collaborate, and write a strong URS. Have a question or need a URS template? Drop a comment below. I'd love to help. Until next time, stay compliant, stay curious. If this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe for more pharma insights, and share this with your QA, QC, and engineering friends. This is Rajesh, signing off from PharmaHealth Insights.